Welcome to Hoops Friday night, the final Hoops Friday night of the regular season. I'm Adam Solomon. He's everybody's Valentine, Tony Quach. Dylan Tyson will join us shortly. Girls sectionals are already underway. Boys start next week. But first, outright conference titles are up for grabs throughout West Central Ohio, Tony.
That includes the Western Buckeye League. Shawnee has already clinched share. Tonight, they face the only WBL team that beat them 1 year ago.
That WBL team beat a lot of teams a year ago, the Ottawa Glandorf Titans. Now, should Shawnee win, the league title was theirs outright. A loss would mean a share with Elida if the Bulldogs hold off St. Mary's. We'll get to that game later. 7-11 OG down 8 early, but they've tied it here in the second quarter. Grady Tomazos, the spin cycle score. At the other end, Shawnee, Demola Ojo. Drive, foul, and one. Tribe score the final 9 points of the half, up 31-21. Now the Titans letting it fly out of the break. Brody Fortman hits on another three there to pull within 6, but anything you can do, Tate Bender will do with a hand in his face. 46-31, Indians after 3, and the foot stays on the gas. Trevick Berkey, the two-handed throwdown. A 15-2 run by the Tribe, capped off by a Beckett Berkey. Score here, he had 21 points. Shawnee completes a perfect WBL slate. They are the outright league champions. 60-41 is your final.
All right, let's make our way to Auglaize County. The Elida Bulldogs wrap up league play on the road against St. Mary's. It's a 5-5 record between both programs in the last 10 meetings. We pick things up in the second quarter. Alex Haney finishes with a soft touch for St. Mary's. The senior gets on the board. The Rough Riders will go into halftime down by 7. After the break, the Bulldogs are in transition. Maury Wash comes streaking down the middle for the lay-in. Elida is now up by 15. In the ensuing moments, it's hand down, man down. Ryan Monfort drains a triple try. The Rough Riders continue to chip away at their deficit. And staying right here, how about Brendan Stager with downhill finish? But Parker Krim follows that up with his own bucket for the Bulldogs. Elida will win this one, 56-43.
Two more WBL teams looking to stay postseason ready. Wapak and Etta made the trip to Bath. The Wildcats haven't beaten the Redskins since 2021. Now, Wapak has it on the perimeter to start us off. A screen gives Caleb Moyer a little too much space. He'll bang home the triple. Redskins are up 5-0 very early on in this one. Now, Bath looking for their first bucket now. They find Jaden Ryan on the block. He kisses it off the glass for 2. Nice post work down there. Then the Redskins with it on the wing. We go other side. Ryan Richardson says if you sag off, your swag's off. That's what I've been told, guys. The junior knocks down the long ball there. Now the Wildcats, they later will give it to Logan Markley in the paint, and his shot will rim out, but Zach Welsh has his back cleaning it up. In a game that needed overtime, Wapak comes out a winner, 49-39.
All right, in Mercer County, it's a battle of the Bulldogs between Defiance and Salina. These two teams will meet next week in the D3 sectional final, so we get an early preview of what's to come. Last meeting was an 8-point overtime victory for the Dogs in green. Khalil Ligon starts the party for the Road Dogs. The senior bullies his way inside and floats it home for the bucket. Then there's more from Ligon. He fakes out the defender on his way to the hoop. A team-high 22 points for the senior, making it look easy right there. Later on, Salina is hitting the boards. Caleb Schlatter grabs it, he gives a little shake and bake, puts it back up for the score. But Defiance answers back. Josiah Schlatter spots up from long range, and it's good. Now it's Dre Singleton getting 2 of his 12 points in this game. Defiance wins tonight, 62-39.
The other WBL matchup, Kenton falls to Van Wert 68-34. Spencerville dominated Calvary Christian 65-24. Elsewhere, Patrick Henry 53, Archbold 40. Patriots go to 20-0. Indian Lake won't win the CBC Mad River outright. A 63-47 loss to Springfield Shawnee. Benjamin Logan edges Graham Local 41-40 is your final there. Let's go to the Midwest Athletic Conference. Delphos St. John's will clinch the outright title with a win against Fort Recovery and a 9-0 finish, all on senior night. Now, Fort Recovery came to the Vatican with upset on the mind. Grant Fortcamp using the positioning advantage down low. He gets a bucket. But St. John's would respond how they normally do. Cameron Elwer cans the 3. He was on his way to a good night. Back come the Indians. Braylon Dilworth drives. The freshman scores. He's fouled. Didn't make the free throw. But DSJ would then pick it up. Cam Elwer up top, sizes up his defender, just too much room. 3 more of his 41 points on the night. He had 9 threes. Others contributed as well. There's Drew Boggs from the corner pocket. St. John's wins 81-43 back-to-back outright MAC champions, a perfect 9-0 in league play.
And here's how the rest of the MAC shaped out. Marion Local wins on the road against Minster 59-51. Parkway with a commanding dub against Knoxville 60-48 is the final there. Then in Coldwater, the Cavs took care of business against New Bremen 61-49. And finally, Versailles defeated St. Henry 60-46.
Let's get Dylan in here, shall we?
Dylan.
Just one non-league game on our radar tonight. LCC has already wrapped up NWC play in third. Well, instead of Thunderbirds, the 7th-ranked team in Division 6 meets number 7, Division 7, that is number 10 Ottoville. It's a state-ranked battle. The Big Green defense allowing a stingy 44 points per game. They're tasked with slowing down LCC's high-powered offense, which averages 59. T-Birds won this game by 17 last year, and Jordan Pretty putting them on the right path early. The triple, part of a 7-0 head start for LCC. However, as Nick Cortana for Ottoville rips this one away, Alex Lees is waiting in the corner for 3. That cracks open the scoring for the Big Green. And it's raining threes at Heckman Gymnasium. This time, Brady Parker from straightaway range. Now the T-Birds picking up the pace as Odd Burton in a flash strikes through contact for 2 more. LCC up 9. Big Green with a big answer and fast. Ashton Miller left wide open for 3, but the high-flying Thunderbird offense in full force tonight. 75-52, LCC wins their 8th straight, now 14-6.
All right, we're going to a break, but we'll be right back with the NWC, BVC, NWCC, and Shelby County League and more. Must-watch TV when we come back.
Yes, sir.
You're watching Hoops Friday Night.
Welcome back to Hoops Friday Night. Let's go to the Northwest Conference. Spencerville's done with league play at 6-1. Columbus Grove has a chance to tie them for the league title tonight.
The Bulldogs can get a share with the win over Jefferson. This is our Hoops Friday Night Spotlight game.
This Hoops Friday Night Spotlight game is presented by Midwest Electric Incorporated.
Columbus Grove has won 6 of the last 7 against Jefferson, and just like the other 2 league title showdowns that we've covered, the only thing standing in their way is a decently sized upset tonight. We go to the stage. Carter Agner drives and thrives here in the first quarter. He was hit, made his free throw for the 3-point play. More on him in a second. Back comes Columbus Grove. Gage Sauter, first quarter buzzer beater's good. Then in the second, Brady Basinger, no good. Sauter comes flying in, offensive rebound and put back. But we go back to Agner. Down low, gets big, scores for his 1,001st career point. The 6th in school history to reach 1,000. Big hugs all around. Congratulations, Agner. But Sauter and Columbus Grove steal back the spotlight. He'll score. Bulldogs win 68-56, and in doing so, will share the NWC title with the Spencerville Bearcats.
And with that conference title set, let's go to an Allen County NWC battle. Bluffton, the #1 scoring offense, averages 63 a game. They started the year 6-0, but 7-7 since. Tonight, the Pirates take on 10-10 Allen East. Early on, it's Kane Wright working inside. The 6'2" junior backs down 1 man, rises over 2 more. The Pirates capture the lead. Now, the Mustangs have it up top. It's Braylon Schultz, who finds a cutting Parker Neese. The senior gets the hoop, gets the harm, and gets Hunter Nichols fired up. Now, Neese, he missed the free throw, but Mustangs get the rebound. Ethan Young hangs 3 on the board, so it's a 5-point swing of the momentum for Allen East. But we move ahead, Bluffton in transition now. Penetration inside leaves Bean Ginther wide open for 3 of his own. Bluffton would get the 54-45 win. The Pirates finish 5th in the conference. Mustangs in 6th.
We all need teammates like Hunter Nichols, you know.
We really do. Last NWC score tonight, a Van Wert County rivalry. Crestview separated from Lincoln View 68-36. NWCC, Ridgemont clinched the outright title, a 81-57 win over Corey Rawson. The Golden Gophers finished 8-1 in league play. The lone setback came to Hardin Northern. Polar Bears bested by Upper Side of Valley tonight, 53-42. In Ridgedale, Rockets beat Waynesfield Goshen 69-44. Temple Christian over North Baltimore 51-41. And Perry has won 3 of their last 4 going into the tournament. They beat Elgin 44-38.
All right, Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. Benton looks to clinch the BBC title outright with the win against Pandora Gilboa. The Eagles carry a 12-game winning streak into this matchup against the Rockets, but PG did ground the Eagles in the last meeting 68-56. In the first half, Jake Gherkin forces a turnover. Reed Irwin comes up with it, lobs up to Gherkin, who gets the easy 2. LB is now up by 8. The Eagles decide to go long ball. Brody Thomas cants corner tray. LB begins the game on a 15-0 run. The Rockets attempt to slow him down. Here's Lane Lee with a fake out. The senior buries a J. Then, just moments later, it's Austin Mag getting points in the paint, but the Rockets are still down by double digits. LB is not letting up one bit. Tyler Gross gets a reverse lay in the fall. The Eagles are outright BVC champions. 59-31 is your final. The Arlington Red Devils attempt to extend their 6-game winning streak tonight. They welcome in the Lipstick Vikings. It's the first meeting between both programs in 4 years. The last showdown saw the Red Devils winning by 7 in overtime. We pick it up in the second half. Here's Drew Metzger laying it fly from the wing. His triple try is true. Arlington started the third on a 12-0 run. Lipstick looks to chip away. Nick Schrader gets the bounce pass, and the senior finished with 8 points. But the Red Devils continue to add on to their lead. 6'10" Calvin Willow sends this one through the tin with ease. 14 for the junior. The Vikings are in transition now. Brevin Brandt decides to utilize the wing for 2 of his team-high 16 points. But this one is all Arlington. Jace Vermillion picks up the hoop and the harm. A game-high 25 for the senior. Red Devils finish the league play 9-1 with a 62-29 victory.
BVC scores: Arcadia beat Van Loo 49-41. Van Buren 45-31 over Elmwood. Riverdale beat Macomb 51-44. Shelby County League, Russia wins 50-38 over Fort Laramie. Raiders are 21-0, 12-0 in league play. Bodkins beats Houston 67-34. Jackson Center tops Fairlawn 49-25. All right, we're not done with the league titles being claimed tonight. After our break, Putnam County Northern Lakes League, Green Meadows Conference, highlights and scores straight ahead on Must View TQ. Welcome back to Hoops Friday night for the final time. Let's go to the Putnam County League.
An outright title is up for grabs. We bring in Mr. Tyson time, Dylan Tyson.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yeah, right, guys. This is the 5th and final conference crown that we'll see claimed tonight. Kalida finished last season, that is 4-18. But tonight, the Wildcats are 1 win away from their 2nd outright PCL title in 3 years. Kalida entered tonight 12-8 and is the last remaining 1-loss team in league play. So with that, they've secured at least a share. All that's left is 1-18 Continental, a team they've beat in 8 straight meetings. But it's the Pirates' home finale tonight. They won't go out without a fight at the Cove. 6'4" Brady Thompson battles for the and 1 bucket. Continental with the 4-point lead. That awakens the Wildcats. Bubba Smith playing physical, brings the takeaway up top for 2. Kalida takes their first lead and not looking back. The freshman, Owen Grime, out of nowhere swats it away. Number 14 caps a 14-point run. Wildcats up 20-11 in the second. And Jacob Sieberneck lobs it up to Jackson Schrader. No doubts left behind. Kalida, the outright PCL champion, 60-22, the 200th career win for head coach Ryan Steckschulte.
Green Meadows Conference, Ayersville drops to Edgerton 53-43. The top 2 teams in Tenora. Paulding wins 47-44 to clinch a share of the GMC with the Rams. And they're joined by Wayne Trace, who will share as well at 6-1 in conference with the 68-49 win over Fairview. Antwerp beat Hicksville 46-38.
The Findlay Trojans were at home against Napoleon. They look to snap the 6-game slide tonight. Meanwhile, the Wildcats are also on a 6-game slide themselves. We'll start things off in the first. Napoleon starts the game on a 10-0 run. Blake Wendt cracks the scoring for Findlay. They pull within 8. Findlay is still up big. Beck Armong buries the mid-range J, but in the end, the Trojans fall 60-34.
Sometimes the video just doesn't cooperate with you. Finley, unfortunately, on the wrong end tonight. Now, that'll do it for Hoops Friday night. A big night for conference titles. Tomorrow's all about blockbuster matchups. LCC at Lima Senior, Marion Loco, Russia, Patrick Henry, Liberty Benton, Crestview St. John's. Tony, Dylan, and Dwayne will have full coverage of those games and girls postseason as well. We'll see you next week for another episode of Hoops Friday Night.
Deport that.